The government doesn't want you to know. The IRS doesn't want you to know. The IRS, they do not want you to know the truth. Now, I have a copy of one of their manuals. In the very beginning of it, there's a foreword. The foreword for this manual was written by the Commissioner of the Internal Revenue Service. And here's what he says in the foreword, the very first line. Our tax system is based on individual self-assessment and voluntary compliance. Voluntary compliance? We all know what the word voluntary means. But people are not volunteering in this country to file income tax returns. They are filing because of coercion. They're filing because of fear. They're filing because we have a government that has to use fear and intimidation to be able to function. Now here's the part that really bothered me the most when I first read this. The last paragraph. The material contained in this handbook is confidential in character. It must not, under any circumstances, be made available to persons outside of the service. This is a public servant, ladies and gentlemen. This is an unfaithful servant, isn't it? This is an employee who should not be your employee. This is an employee that should be fired, because this employee is violating your trust and your confidence. Now, why would they say that this book should not get into the hands of anyone outside of the IRS? This is what it says in this one section, books and records of an individual. An individual taxpayer may refuse to exhibit his books and records for examination on the ground that compelling him to do so might violate his right against self-incrimination under the Fifth Amendment and constitute an illegal search and seizure under the Fourth Amendment. What is this? This is the Fourth and Fifth Amendment they're talking about. That's part of our great Bill of Rights, isn't it? I just turned the page here, and here's a section on constitutional law. It says constitutional protections are provided in the Fourth, Fifth, and Sixth Amendments. They know. They don't want us to know, do they?